Hi, I'm Mark and I'm from Clarice Photography. I'm our wedding photographer here. The reason why I'm putting this video together is to give you guys an understanding of how to choose a wedding photographer that fits you. It's really important. It's one day in your life and it's such an important day, but finding that person that fits who you are as a couple is probably the most important thing out of anything that you can choose on the day. You've got numerous other vendors, you've got decorative vendors, you've got cake suppliers, you've got DJ, you've got so many others. Your photographer is going to be the one that spends the whole day with you. They're going to spend from the beginning of your day, from say 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, the guys getting ready, through to the girls getting ready, through to the ceremony, all the portraits, right through to the very end of the reception, and literally the last frame will be of you guys driving away in your car or walking out of the venue. So your wedding photographer is going to spend the whole chunk of the day with you, longer than anybody else is. So that's why I say it's really critical that you find somebody that you really, really gel with and that you like as a person, because if you don't, you're going to hate them. You're going to hate your photos. Every time you look back at your photos, they might produce really great photos, but you're going to hate them as a person, and not necessarily something that they may have done, but it just might be a difference of personality and a difference of styles. So these videos, this is obviously the introduction video, but I'm going to do a series of videos where I give you guys hints and tips in terms of what your options are, how you structure your day, because obviously I do this week in, week out. So I'm going to see so many different things happen, so many different events and functions and that sort of thing, and just a lot of the details. So if I can give all of my couples an indication of, in terms of what their options are, and then you can go away and say, yeah, we want to do this, 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 and this, and not this, because that's who we are. You're going to structure a wedding day that you feel is going to be the best representation of who you guys are as a couple. That's really important. My style, for instance, is I'm very relaxed and candid, and I like to be I like to be involved in the joking and having fun with the whole family and with the bridal party and with the bride and groom. I want you guys to feel like I'm one of your friends that you can just come up and say, hey, so-and-so is driving me insane, can you get rid of them? And I've done that before, in a nice way. I've done that before. So, it's very important that you have a comfort level in our relationship, being me and yourself and your partner, that you can come up to me and say that throughout any time of the day. You hear of so many people that will hire a wedding photographer. People know of somebody that's hired a photographer, whether it be a sister, whether it be a cousin or an auntie, or somebody recently got married and, the photos are great, but man, their photographer was really arrogant, and it was all about the photo shoot, and it was all about, getting so many photos rather than for the couple to actually enjoy their day, because essentially the wedding day is about you guys. It's a celebration of you guys coming together. And then we add some really nice photos in there. I don't want it to be a full photo shoot. My style is, yes, it's very candid, it's very natural, but then I can create some really beautiful, some posed photos. And don't be frightened by the word posed. It's not posed, it's more, I like to call it, I suppose, directed, more natural photos. So, I'm going to tell you to stand out in the field and just chat to each other, and that's going to be the posed photo. So it's not a case of, standing there, pointing your leg here, point your hips this way, put your shoulders that way, and you'll be like, hurry up, I'm getting a cramp. There's none of that at all, unless you want me to do that, So wedding photography is very diverse. I find that most of my couples like the more natural, unposed, I should say very unhighly posed. So a lot more natural sort of portraits. So that's really important. Another thing is you're structuring the day. A lot of people find it really important, or I should say their parents, they feel that their parents will find it's very important that they get a photo of the bride and groom. So for instance, the bride's getting ready, she's ready to go. The parents want a photo with the bride, a family photo, before she leaves to get married and go to the ceremony. That's really important for some families and some people, because it's a significant time. It's the last photo before their Mrs. So-and-so. So not everybody wants that though. So I'm not going to say we have to add that in there, because if that doesn't appeal to you, if that's not important to you and your family, I would much rather use that time for downtime. So that might be sitting down with your girlfriends and having some champagne and just enjoying your time without actually having to go anywhere or do anything, and just chilling and enjoying your day, because the day will fly. It will fly so much. It'll go so quickly. You'll be, leaving your reception, you'll be like, man, that was awesome, but it went so quick. So I've actually started incorporating that into a lot of my recent weddings, and it's amazing. Like, my couples absolutely love it because they can sit down and have a bit more champagne and relax for 10 or 15 minutes and not be running around every 5 minutes and running around here, there and everywhere and stressing. Obviously that creates a lot more stress as well. So the more downtime, the more relaxed you can feel and actually soak up the day. That's really important. So that's one portion that I've started doing recently, and it's been really well received. So that's it for now. Keep out for my next video and we'll cover some other bits and pieces, but I'll do a series of shorter videos so you guys can get a feel for who I am, what's important from what I've heard from my couples and what resonates with you, because that's really important. I need to structure the day around what you guys want. I can certainly provide the information and provide you with the options, but it's so important. Like, it's really, really important that you structure and you feel like that you've structured the day around what you want. So until next time, take it easy, chat soon, and talk again. Bye. Try and work out who the best video. Can you shut up? Shut the door. Here at Clarice Photography. The reason why I'm... There we go.